Our next guest is Jeff Jimenez from Elite Custom Painting, right?
Yeah. Correct.
What's the difference? Can't anybody just slop paint on?
Anybody can. The difference with Elite Custom Painting is that, like I said before, when you hire my company, you hire me. I'm the one that shows up. I'm the one that does the job. So from A to Z, I start you from the beginning to the end. I make sure that you're happy all the way across the board, that when we leave, it's a job that you're satisfied with and I'm satisfied with.
That we know the guy to talk to because you're
Absolutely.
there.
Yeah, correct. I'm on the job every
When
day.
I call the number, you answer?
Correct. You don't hire Steve and have Sean show up.
There you
So
go. Now we have some pictures. Let's see what we have here, and maybe we could talk about some of your work and what you do and why you're different from the average painter.
Well, one of the reasons I'd say I'm different from the average painter is every job that I go on, I try to treat it as my own home. I'm trying to do the very best job I can do on every project that I'm on. I want to make sure my customers are happy. The best way for your business to grow in the Central Valley is to have good word of mouth and good customer base.
Now this is striking. Do you pick the colors, or do you help pick the colors?
Actually, this customer chose his own colors. This is in the Tower District. He
And you
did his
painted
whole
the
house
fireplace too?
Correct.
Yeah.
That whole, he has the old 12-inch baseboard with the chair rail and the crown molding, and he went with like a silver pewter color with a bright white trim and white ceilings, which really made the architect of that room pop out. So you actually see all the different angles that they put into that building.
Wow. Now now is this the same house?
No, this is a different house. This is over here in Northwest Fresno. They went from oak cabinets to like a mocha brown cabinet to change the look of her cabinets. She got tired of the old stained look.
And you painted the cabinets?
Well, they got primed and painted, and a lot of people will paint their cabinets, and they have anybody that they might find from somewhere do the job, and they put the wrong products on the cabinets. The cabinets need a very durable product on there because of the use they get.
Yeah.
So you don't want to put just a regular semi-gloss that you'd buy at, say, at any home hardware store.
Well, I never understand why you have to prime it.
You want to make sure priming is one of the most important steps when it comes to painting. If you apply the wrong product to the wrong surface, it won't adhere. So you're not going to get the bang for your buck. You're not going to get the quality that you should have got. Even though that product probably is a good product, it didn't adhere properly, so it can't do its job.
Want it to stick.
Absolutely.
This is again a very spectacular look. The white and then the dark. Now, do you consult on colors?
Yeah, we do. I do custom color consultations with customers and try to look at the colors that you have in your house or in your room that aren't going to change, and try to get something that's going to go well with that.
Yeah. I always think I'm real smart about picking colors when they're on the wall or whatever. It didn't quite come out. I'd rather a professional who's done it dozens and dozens of times.
We also do a lot of samples. They sell real small size samples now. Before, you used to have to buy a full quart to try a color. Now they have like little 4-ounce samples. So you could do multiples and then see if you like the color before you put it on the whole wall.
Now, our house here in the Tower District, we have maybe a 90-year-old house, and we have the beautiful trims and baseboards and moldings, but they'd been chipped and painted and chipped and painted, so they're all rough. You know, we're looking for restoration.
You'd have to take a look at it and check the surface, see what's on there now, what products you have on there now. As old as the Tower District is, you're probably going to have to look at whether it's a lead or it's a oil-based product, and then go from there and see what it needs. And sometimes restoring is great, or they have a lot of new products, so you can pop the old one off, put a new one up, and paint that one. It would be more cost-effective to put a baseboard that's similar, unless you have, like, I would say, like a museum, like the Mukes Home or something, that you want to make sure that that's the original. Exactly.
Yeah. Now, Elite Custom Painting, is there a website or a Facebook?
That's Elite Custom Painting at Facebook, and then I also have Elite Custom Painting at AOL.com, or you can reach me on my phone all the time at 970-8154.
And does it cost to have an estimate done?
No, estimates are very easy. A lot of people think that if you call a company, they're going to hound you forever after they give you a call. We're calling back. We want to see when you want to get it done. I don't do any like telephone hounding. I can usually give an estimate over the phone. I can give you a ballpark of what you're looking at. There's no point in me wasting my time or your time if it's not going to fit into your budget. And then estimates usually take around 10-15 minutes at the max, and in and out, and then you can go about your business.
So many square feet and so much work. And,
Exactly.
And you know what you're up against. Now, if I needed you by this weekend, could I get you, or do I need to book you months in advance?
It depends on how big the job is by this weekend. I usually try to work with people as much as possible to schedule. I had one customer, I think it was like a Wednesday, and she needed to move in Saturday, and I was
Oh my
able to
gosh.
book. She had a full interior repaint. We were able to book her and get her painted in time. So it does happen. For the most part, you would want to get about a week in advance at minimum.
Right.
Try and get your project scheduled.
Yeah, and we're trying to, in our place, so we don't have $1 million, so we're maybe thinking of staging, do this section and then do the outside
That's
later.
usually the smartest way to take it by piece, so you don't have your whole house under construction at the same time, because then it's useless to you and it makes it miserable.
And you come in, you cover the drop cause. And
Absolutely.
Make sure
A lot of companies you'll see come in and they barely put any prep into covering the things that we're not painting.
Right.
And my company comes in and we make sure that everything is wrapped as tight as possible and covered and plastic and draped, and it's as clean as we can possibly be, and then it's swept and clean when we leave.
Oh, you swept and clean.
So
It's
we
all
make sure we
cleaned up
leave
and
your
then-
house as clean as possible when we leave.
Very good. Well, Elite Custom Painting here on Central Valley Business, we recommend them. We like Jeff Jimenez, Elite Custom Painting. And give the phone number one more time.
It's 559-970-8154.
If you're thinking of having your house painted and you're listening, a lot of our viewers that are at work and they're not supposed to be watching us, but they're listening.
Yeah.
If you can't write it down because you're at work or something, call me. I'll give you Jeff's direct number. He'll answer and he'll come give you an estimate for free, a free estimate, and figure out what the costs are and what the needs are. And if it's too much, he's not going to hound you. And
Well,
bug you,
competitively
just-
priced too, so I think the prices are reasonable and we can work with you on your budget.
Good. The price is good. I've seen the bad guys who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
It ends up
there's a lot of
costing you
that.
more later. So
There's a lot of
have
that.
Jeff up front. Don't have him come and fix somebody else's mistake they made on your home. So
Absolutely.
Anything else you need to add?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Jeff Jimenez, Elite Custom Painting. We'll be back with more Central Valley business right after this.